That wasn't even intentional. This is the God. This is the vlog for October 22nd, and they did another round of priming today on the wood. We're having all the wood downstairs painted white. Um, the rest of the house, uh, I thought was a lot better. I think it is better than in comparison to the downstairs, but it is still very strong. It's making my eyes water just a little bit. And I had a headache most of yesterday that went away today when I was at work where the air is clean. And I get the feeling I'm going to get it back again tonight. Hopefully, my room, which is down the hall, and I left the door closed all day. Hopefully, that's going to be better off. I get the feeling if I didn't close off the vents that might not be. Because, yeah, coming in the door here, it wasn't too bad. I think there's a vent right around the corner behind this chair I'm in. And that might be why I'm getting more of a whiff of this now. Nothing really cool. I had dinner with my folks after work, and I just came from the restaurant, which is why I'm still wearing my hoodie. It is getting to be hoodie weather. I went out today, and even though the sun was shining, when I went to lunch, it was still cold enough that I needed to have on my hoodie walking out to the car. And when I walked yesterday, in the evening, I wore my hoodie and was able to walk for a full hour, which was nice. But just, God, I might cut it real short here tonight because this is just nearly unlivable. It's that time of year. There's a haunted house down at Beaver Lake, which is pretty near here, that I keep thinking I want to go to. Not tonight, because having dinner out, I used the restroom. Honestly, I didn't want to go down there with a full bladder. Sorry, that may be too much information. It's my vlog, and I get to say what I want, but it is not necessarily very pleasant. I will say, okay, It'll give me 2.5 minutes at least. Without naming names, I found out today from a coworker that the coworker thought a woman I worked with 5 years ago had a crush on me. Now, this came as a shock to me, because she had never really made her feelings clear. I'm someone who has misread people so many times in my life that I am not interested in making that mistake again. If a girl is interested in me, I need that girl to come and tell me specifically, because otherwise I'm just not going to clue. Even when it seems like incredibly, the times where it has been the most embarrassing to me are when it seemed like it was incredibly obvious to me that someone was into me and thought I was nice and had romantic interests. Those are the most heartbreaking mistakes to make, when you realize that the way you thought someone felt about you was making you feel romantically inclined towards them, and then to have that pulled out from under you is the worst. And I know that's a very sort of high school, college kind of thing, and the last time that really happened really badly was in college for me. But, I hear all kinds of people give all kinds of advice. One thing that I commonly hear is, you're never going to find somebody until you stop looking. That's when people find you. And confidence, you need to have confidence in yourself. I have plenty of confidence in myself. And I am not looking. And all it has gotten me for the last 10 years is nothing. So I'm of the mind that I am just not really a catch. I've had people say that they thought I was gay because they know that I haven't had a girlfriend for 2 presidencies. And so I I'm not gay. I don't know how to make a convincing argument for that other than if you saw some of the stuff saved on my hard drive, it wouldn't be very surprising that I'm not gay. But that's also, again, probably not ideal conversation for this particular channel. I'm going to try and make this rated M or adult only or whatever I can, because this one is probably just not a good topic for conversation for anyone under the ages of 18. Although anybody at the age of 16 or over knows exactly what I'm talking about, too. Yeah, romance is probably one of the trickiest things I've ever come across, and the only manner in which I'm good at it is faking it in writing. I can imagine what it would be like to be in love and to have someone who is in love with you, but also have the sorts of problems that people who are in love but can't, really fit together can have. I'm not going to say who, but I have a couple characters in my book who are going to have a rough spot. And I have characters in my book who have been divorced because I've seen that. I've seen people have those experiences. And even though I don't have them myself, I don't feel like the concepts are so alien that I can't get in the shoes of people in those situations. But other people may disagree with me. Anyway, gone 6 minutes actually, so I'm going to cut this off now and go get a breath of fresh air, I hope, from my room. Till next time, I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.